A lot of people have been asking me recently about how Jigsaw puts a healthcare CEO in a saw trap in Saw 6, so let's talk about the plot of the movie. John Kramer, Jigsaw himself, has cancer. He has brain cancer, and he goes to his insurance company, and his claim is denied for medical treatment. And he meets with the CEO, William Easton, thinking that he can sort this out. He thinks it's a mistake. John wants to go out of country to go see this specialist, and the specialist even handpicks John and is like, "You are a great case for this treatment." But William Easton is like, "No, sorry, John, it's out of network, it's too much money." And John says, "It's not about money, it's about principle," and he leaves. William Easton then gets put into several saw traps. One is the oxygen crusher, where he is wearing a mask on his face and he has this cement block around his ribs, as well as his janitor, Hank, who has the same contraption on him. And it's a competitive trap. It's trying to teach William Easton a lesson because Hank has been smoking for decades. But William Easton is not a smoker, so he has an advantage in this situation. And he does. He survives, and Hank's heart and lungs get crushed by these blocks. And William Easton is devastated, but Jigsaw is pointing out, like, yeah, it's not fair that Hank got sentenced because of his pre-existing conditions, right? We see another saw trap where William Easton is forced to save one person, his elderly secretary who has a lovely family that cares about her, but she has diabetes. Or another man that works at his company, but he has no family and no friends, and theoretically no one will miss him, is Jigsaw's argument. And he can only save one, and William Easton chooses to save the secretary. Another notable trap in this movie is the boomstick carousel, where all 6 of the people riding the carousel are people that are in William Easton's bullpit. Meaning these are the 6 people that review all of the claims and determine who is going to get coverage and who is not once they are flagged by William Easton's algorithm. William Easton is told he can only save 2, and he has to decide. If he doesn't decide which 2 he's going to save, the boomstick is going to go off and it's going to get all of them. Once William Easton has gone through all of his traps, he is met with his final test that's not up to him. He is put face to face in front of somebody whose family he is responsible for unaliving. You see, William Easton told a man that he was denying his healthcare coverage because he lied about a pre-existing condition, saying that the man at one point in his life, years before, had gum disease, and now he has heart disease, so theoretically he was just lying to get coverage, and he denies this man life-saving treatment, which is a death sentence for him. At the end of the movie, William Easton is put in front of the family of the man he denied coverage and says it is up to them what happens to William Easton. It's also worth noting that William Easton's only living family is in the cell next to them. Jigsaw says he's not here to harm her, she's just here to fill a point. And the teenage son of the man William Easton denied coverage decides to unalive William Easton. William Easton is injected with a bunch of acid that just burns him to pieces. Saw 6 is one of the only later Saw sequels that actually got decent reviews from a lot of critics because they really liked the story. Piranha.